What is the nature of language? How natural is it that we share a common tongue? Evolution happened for eons. All humans we know already possessed a language of their own. What is human language?
When did it evolve?
And why should we care? The Pharaoh Psamtik gave 2 newborn babies to a shepherd to raise them, not as his children, but as part of his flock of goats.
The story goes that the first word the 2 babies uttered was bekos, which the pharaoh learned was the Phrygian word for bread, proving to him that the natural language for a human was not Egyptian, but Phrygian.
In the 1970s, a couple of identical twins, US-born Poto and Kabango, were thought to have developed their own language, which they spoke exclusively, until the age of 8. The documentarist Jean-Pierre Gorin traveled there to meet the girls and learn their language, yet found only Virginia and Grace Kennedy, 2 neglected children, thought to be retarded by their parents, isolated from the world. In the 18th century, different myths became popular, those of children found in the wilderness, supposedly raised by animals.
A strange appearance of a thing in human shape
is how Daniel Defoe described Peter the wild boy.
Uninhabited by anything superior to a beast.
Peter was found in a German forest and brought to the King George I. He became his pet and object of entertainment. How could Homo Infans, a human unable to speak, possess a human soul? Speech was fundamental in human exceptionalism.
Do feral children know how to talk to the animal that they were raised by?
Someone asked on Quora. I found this question compelling. Aside from its naivety, it shifts the focus from the human attributes the children lack to the relationship between them and the non-humans that raised them. It grants agency to the non-human surrogate parents, because these myths speak of ways of communication between humans and other animals. Affectionate relations people believe to be possible. Peter's disabilities appeared only when the civilized men discovered him. Only then did his 4-legged posture become pathological. Carl Linnaeus included Homo ferus in his Systema Naturae, a distinct subspecies of 4-footed, hairy, mute human-like creatures. Creatures whose differences occurred when gazed upon by the sapiens. These children got down on all fours, not to mimic, but to communicate. Philosopher Baptiste Morizot argues for feral becomings. While Western myths insist on representing animal becomings as physical morphings, royal souls trapped in frog bodies, Morizot pleads for a change in perspective, urging us to get on all fours, and to shape our postures so we can picture the other's point of view. Understanding a perspective means translating a visual language. Noticing what the other notices, getting affected by the same stimuli, codifying the same signs. The signs are not yet clear, there are meanings that elude us.
So we mostly listen,
for we still cannot make ourselves understood.